I'm Mar28, and you're watching a slightly evil edition of SHADOWCRAFT. Today is going to be a fairly simple one. I want to go ahead and I want to play with some stuff in Artifice. Specifically, since I've yet to set up any sort of enchanting using vanilla stuff, I'd like to go ahead and make some upgrade items. I'm looking to go ahead and upgrade this diamond pick and this diamond axe I have right here. And the main thing I'd like to get is I want to make sure I can get the reinforcement kit here. I'm going to need at least 2 of those. And I'm debating if I want to go ahead and try to add the sharpening kit, because what that will do is it'll add efficiency 3 or sharpness, depending on what you put it on. I believe some of the stuff will actually work with the Balkans weapons. I've unfortunately lost my boomerang, so I'm not sure if I want to make another one at the moment. If I do, however, I think I would want to, where to go? There it is, the counterweight. I'm thinking I would want to put that on it. And it's really easy to make. I mean, it's just stone and 2 iron ingots. You know what, I tell you what, let's just go ahead and make one right now and see if it works right. The main thing that I need to find, though, is where I put all of my wood. We have a chisel, we can just use this stuff. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, right click on the chisel, there we go. Planks. And if you notice here, this is a alchemical chemistry set from Blood Magic, which we'll be getting into later. Not much later, mind you, because we're actually going to need it. I don't have all the materials I would need to craft some of the stuff. Alright, so diamond boomerang. We take a stone and 2 iron ingots. Weapon upgrade knockback 2. Alright, let's see if this works. Knockback 1. So I'm guessing it can be upgraded up to knockback 2. So that's not bad. I mean, considering for the boomerang, I'd like to keep the things at range. Let's go ahead and just make the other one too. And does it need to be the center? Yes, it does. Okay. So knockback 1, knockback 2. And there we go, enchanted boomerang. That's actually really neat. I think the reinforced would work on that too. Well, yeah, it's unbreaking up to 2, punch up to 2, power up to 3. So that's not terrible at all. So let's go ahead and let's get the stuff for the unbreaking. For unbreaking, I'm going to need leather. I don't think I have leather. And this is where the blood magic stuff is going to come into play. We are actually going to use some of the essence I have stored up there. I have 5,000, so that's a decent amount for what I need. And we're going to make leather. So I believe it is 3 rotten flesh, flint, and water. And let's go ahead and put that in the slot for power. And we can just use this barrel we put here a long time ago for water. And that should create leather. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that in. We'll only do it one more time after that because that's all of the zombie flesh we have. This isn't really too bad considering that pretty much all this stuff is a renewable resource except for the zombie flesh, and that's everywhere. Because the flint I can get from gravel, and I can get gravel from cobblestone, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's take that back out. See, we had 5,000. How much do I have now? Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Alright, so we're going to make the reinforcement upgrades. Which means I will need string. String. Bam, there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. The crunching in the background is my cobble gen running. Let's go ahead and turn that off for now. I've been using a lot of stone. If you can tell, I actually added another floor to that. I finished up the what is to be the 2nd floor. Alright, so we have the reinforcement. Definitely this is going on the pick because I don't want to keep going through diamond picks. So and I think the next thing I'm going to do is I would like to put efficiency on the pickaxe, though it's not a terribly important thing to do at the moment. It's not really expensive, I just don't think I have the flint to spare. Something I would like to try to do, though, is I would like to get a scuba tank, which is just a bucket, leather, and string, and a dive kit, which is also really, really easy. As a matter of fact, I should have the stuff on me right now to go ahead and make the dive kit. Alright, and we only need one of these. So let's go ahead and put that away. And scuba tank. I think I'll go ahead and do 2. This will eat my buckets up, though. Alright, so we have a dive kit, scuba tank, and I actually do need some kind of helmet to put this on, so let's see what we got that we can make. We're definitely not going for cardboard. Alright, so steel is an option. Heavy duty, that's not an option. That's made out of the... yeah, that's definitely not an option. Desh is not an option. Nor is bound. Muddy would be terrible. So it looks like we're going to be going with... oh, that's funny. Drinking helmet. Looks like diamond is the choice for the day. So diamond helmet. Put the dive kit on it. And 2 tanks. There we go. And I really don't think there's anything else I can make at the moment until I get some more leather. To add to the diamond helmet, I would also like to do, say, protection or something, which is actually the laminated padding here, but that is 2 leather and 2 string. And I don't have the leather at the moment, I believe. Let's go ahead and put our new helmet on. Oh, so I do have some... tell you what, I can actually go ahead and put up the protection 2 on it. What we have to do, though, is craft some more leather. And buckets. Alright, there we go. Insert a little blood orb. It percolates, and then we should see a nice little collection of leather pop up at the top. Alright, so we want to do... stop that. 2 leather. 2, 2. And that gives us protection. And then we're just going to go ahead and take the helmet off. I said off. There we go. There we go. I mean, that's not spectacular, but it's Aqua Affinity 1, Respiration 2, Protection 2, so it will do for now. So I gotta change this door. I see it over here out of the corner of my eye, and I swear it's a creeper because of the green. Anyway, the main reason that I wanted to go ahead and get the Respiration and the Aqua Affinity was that just looks awesome. Plus, it helps me get some of the stuff down near the bottom of the very large oceans I'm surrounded by. I am actually contemplating building something under the water over there off the coast of my little homestead area here. The water this way is kind of shallow, but like right over here is a huge bleeping trench. If I go too far north, though, I'm going to hit a roguelike dungeon. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and see how good this thing actually is. I think I want to take a bucket with me just in case. And while, yes, I could just have used the bucket to begin with, it's much more convenient to not have to use it all the time. Plus, there's the fact that Aqua Affinity does make everything look clear underwater. Plus, you know, I have Optifine helping with that a little bit as well. Down we go. See, the main thing I have going against me right now is that it's still kind of clunky moving underwater. If I were able to get some flippers, that would definitely fix that problem. Excuse me. Alright. Oh wow, this is pretty nice. What are all these big things? Are these oil? Oh no, they're geodes. Really odd looking geodes. Looks like they just didn't develop all the way, they just halfway. That's neat. Is this It is. It's... How is water not falling in here? What the heck is that? Lapis? Yeah, okay. So... This may not have been a great idea. Alright, tell you what, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff and then get that guy out of here. We'll ride the stream up. Alright, so all these big, huge freaking circles I was seeing on the bottom, they're not oil pockets, that's the geodes. That's amazing. See, this here is oil. Unfortunately, only SHADOWCRAFT can make use of it at the moment, so it's not that great to me. Okay, let's go ahead and go back up to the surface. Holy squid. Alright, so after that little diversion, it's time to go ahead and make up the last upgrade that I want to go ahead and use. This is going to be the sharpening kit. I should have everything that I need to make a few of them. The max tier that it goes to is going to be efficiency 3, and since I'm just doing it for the pick, I really don't care about efficiency on the axe. We're just going to make 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's clear that off. And I should, I think, be able to go ahead and put this back on the axe. I'm breaking 2, efficiency 1, efficiency 2, and efficiency 3. There we go. I mean, that's not really expensive at all. I mean, there's probably better uses of the materials, but that's not expensive. Oh, and we have a visitor up there. I wonder if I can hit him down here with the boomerang. Yes, I can. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. Oh, I missed. Where did you go, boomerang? Alright, so yeah, this thing's fun, but don't miss the return. Alright. Less distractions. So I would like to go ahead and get started on some blood magic stuff. The main problem I'm going to run into right now is that blood magic is really, it can be kind of painful to get started in. It's not necessarily hard. It's just that the actual altar itself requires you to sacrifice part of your life to fuel the recipes and stuff. And I don't exactly get health back extremely quickly in this particular pack. I'm going to need to do a little bit of stuff with Ars Magica first, and I need to go ahead and make a spell to either heal myself or at least give myself regeneration. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go ahead and go use some spells to work on leveling up to see if I get another skill point maybe. And then I'll be back when it's time to make a regeneration spell. Alright, so I got myself another blue skill point. However, it looks like I'm only going to have enough to go ahead and get regeneration, not full on heal. That kind of stinks, but you know what? Regeneration is better than no regeneration at all. I just need to make sure that I don't overuse this. If I develop an affinity, I think it shows it over here. I believe it's fast healing for passive. Yeah, right here. So if you go, if I use this healing spell too much, if I use any healing spell too much really, I'll start gaining an affinity towards the life, I think it is. And if you get fast healing, that's good. You heal better, right? That's fine. But pacifist makes you sick when you kill stuff, which can be really bad. Some of these affinities you could actually do some really neat stuff with if you get one, but they can be rather debilitating if you're not set up for it. I think the air one, where is air? Here we go. Yeah, right here. You actually get blown away in storms and stuff. It's kind of funny. Lightning, you end up getting struck by lightning all the time. It's pretty funny stuff. Alright, I think this is, what, Ender? Weakness to water, weakness to sunlight, resistant to poison, and dark vision. So that's interesting. And as you can see, I'm slowly building one up for Earth down here because of the dig spell I've been using. However, right now, that's not much to worry about. It's still a fairly small amount. Anyway, let's go over here, regeneration. Alright, I am going to need to get a book and quill, so I want to do self. Self, and where'd you go? Magic damage, regeneration. Alright, and I do need the book. Here's the other ones I made. I don't know why this one's all derpy looking, though. Oh, I'm going to need that. Alright, let's check downstairs real quick. I have got to get this thing set up. Alright, nothing there. Not there. That means it's in the house. At least I hope it's in the house. I should still have some books left. Did they have this going? Oh yeah, making sand. Totally forgot about that. Alright, over here. There we go. Okay, book, ink sac, raptor, check. Okay, feather and ink. There you go, ink. And I'm willing to bet I will need an alm someplace in this recipe since it's healing. Where was that raptor? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's come over here. So we still got self, regeneration, minor regen. Okay, so we pulled out, that should craft it. Alright, let's see what we need here. Blank rune, 1 alm, Vintium dust, lesser focus, 500 neutral essence, a blue, a golden apple. Oh, pooh. Alright, so I need to do some collection of stuff. I need to make a lesser focus, and the golden apples, really the big things. The essence neutral is not so bad. I just need to I need to fix something here so that I can actually deliver the essence to the Nexus. If I were to just like pour it on top here, it's just going to evaporate away, and that's not going to be too helpful. Matter of fact, ting! I like that little ting sound it makes. It's kind of... Anyway, we'll take this for now. It's going to look ugly, but it will work. Alright, and we'll fix that down there. We'll leave that open so we have a place to put the fluid. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing this is to actually power that neutral nexus, I need to actually pipe the essence in the bottom. I should have thought this ahead of time before I made the floor here, but what the hey. And there we go. That should take care of it. It doesn't necessarily look good, but it will do its job. Alright, I need to go see if I have... Oh, I do have the gold to make a golden apple, so that's good. Do I have the... No, I should have the apple. Oh, you're kidding me. Did I eat all of them? Alright, I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go find the stuff I need rather than look for all this on camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so it's time to make some magic. I have all the materials that I should need to go ahead and do this. The main thing that we need to do to get started, though, we need to go ahead and put the book on the pedestal right there and throw in a blank rune to get started. Alright, so we need an alm, Vintium dust, the lesser focus, essence. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pour that right there. And we should see that... There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's good. And I believe to tap this, I just hit the lever over here. Actually, I might need to pair it. Alright, the question is, where did I leave the crystal wrench? Because I have a feeling it's not where it should be. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's go ahead. We will right click here. And then there. There we go. Alright, so it wants the blue rune, the golden apple, and a spell parchment. Most excellent. Alright, so we want to make minor regen. We got that. Let's use a heart. And since this is a weak one, we'll use the kind of faded one here. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our sacrificial knife and go upstairs here and see what we can do now. You know, if I were smart, I'd have like a light nexus over here or something so I could just stand in it to continually have mana regen. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and sacrifice some life. Alright. Oh, that's going. I might want to cast this in, well, whatever the half moon is. Yeah, because it's already over. So let's try one. Let's try a higher up tier. Regen 2. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, very nice. This is definitely going to make blood magic a lot easier to get started with. Except I am now tapped out on spell points. Oh, jeez. Alright, yeah, and that didn't do anything. This is very nice, though. It's definitely going to speed stuff up. Wish there was any way to tell how much blood was in there. Well, life, essence, whatever you want to call it. Let's get you out of there. Alright, so now that I have this, what I really wanted to do is I wanted to go ahead and make this, I wanted to upgrade this to a tier 2 blood altar. And the way that I need to do that is I need to actually craft a bunch of these blank slates and then use them to craft blood runes. And I'm going to need, 9 of these things, I believe? Which means I'm going to need 18 of the slates. So I'm going to be at this for a little bit. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and get started crafting this stuff, and when I am done, ready to get my altar together, I will join back up. If I can go down the hole. So after a very tiring process, well, actually, it wasn't too bad. This regen spell really did help me knock out the little sacrifices and stuff. Before I had tried it without a regen spell or any sort of healing, I did brew up a potion. The potions didn't last nearly long enough. This is definitely a better choice. Anyway, so I've gone ahead and crafted these up, and the reason I wanted these is so that I could make these runes, and I have too many there. Get out. Alright, and you can come out too. Which means I didn't make enough of those, but that's fine. I don't need them now. And I believe it was also stone. Yes, but I need more. Much, much more. Alright, maybe I have some cobblestone in here. I do. Good. Let's see, so I have 6 done, so I still need 3 more, which means I need another. Okay, so that is 1, and then I need half of that. Okay, let's go cook up the... You know what? Nah, we'll just do it here. We're here now. It's easier that way. There we go, some coal. So we have a total of 16, so it'll be 2 pieces. And let's go ahead and dump some of this stuff. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm making the blood runes, which are used to make the actual tier 2 altar. You just put them under the... What is that called? I'm drawing a blank, I should know this. You put it under the blood altar. Well, that's a stretch. And that would give you the effect of a tier 2 altar, I believe. I'm going on stuff that I have previously read, but I'll freely admit it's been quite a bit. There's no in-game documentation to this mod, which would be very helpful since it is kind of complex. But it's not too terrible. I mean, it's obvious what some of these things do for like the sigils and stuff. But when it comes into like the spell stuff and maybe the other things like the chemistry and stuff, it's not the clearest, not as clear as it could be. Alright, so that's done. Let's go ahead and craft some of this up while it's going. Two more. Alright, luckily thanks to the magic of video editing, you all will not have to sit through this. Because I'm just going to turn around and then it will be done. And boom, done. See, that was easy. So we're just going to go ahead and craft up the very last one here. And bam. Very nice. Let's see how much of this we have left. Before I started crafting all that stuff, I had 5,000. And I still do, so it's just a key, so that's great. So I believe the only thing that really goes into effect for is if I'm making the, using sigils and stuff. Which right now I have yet to do. Oh, there we go. Alright, now I believe the way that this will work, let's go and get the axe. If I go ahead and put in that should be a tier 2 altar now, I think. Oh, okay, so no, that is tier 2 now, that's great. I was able to actually use my divination sigil. I promise you that I can speak. If I go ahead and right click on the altar here, it pops up right there. Altar's current essence, 2600 LP. Current tier 2, capacity 10,000, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens if I break this. Tier 1. Good. Okay, it's great. And put that back. Tier 2. Excellent. Alright, so the main thing that this has done is it basically... let's pull that back up. So the actual capacity stayed pretty much the same. So here it's 10,000, here it's 10,000. However, with a higher tier, I can actually craft some higher up items. Like, for example, the reinforced slate requires a tier 2 blood altar. And this is used in crafting a bunch of stuff like the void sigil, the air sigil. However, for that, I need an apprentice blood orb. Ooh, sigil of the fast miner. Rune of sacrifice. How do I make the apprentice blood orb? Tier 2 altar, and I need an emerald. Alright, so I think I need to go find myself some emeralds and stuff. I might have one. Maybe? Possibly? It's a definite maybe. Anyway, this is actually going kind of long right now. Rather than go ahead and going down this rabbit hole right now for blood magic, I'm actually going to go ahead and call it here. I think next episode we will be going a little bit further into that. I may also start laying the groundwork for the factory for processing ore and stuff. I was recently able to update to the newest version of Resonant Induction, and it no longer has any sort of like crashing issues when it comes to actually loading in the newer versions, so we should be good to start laying out the framework for how we want to do the really big ore processing chain. It's just going to be a matter of, I'm probably going to do it in sections, starting off with iron and then going to gold immediately. Copper and tin, while useful, they're not going to be the first things I do. It's right now, iron and gold are the main two I need to worry about. There we go. So anyway, I want to go ahead and thank you for watching this episode of SHADOWCRAFT. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a message below. And as always, and I say it every time, have a good day.